Hey guys, a very tired Malachite here in my more comfortable home clothes. You just saw a video of my septum piercing, which was my birthday present to myself. It was not cheap. It was $60, so a little broke. But I wanted to show you the rest of my birthday stuff, like all kind of compiled together, because there's some stuff I got today you haven't seen, and there's stuff that you have seen, but I thought I'd kind of put it all together. I'm 42, so for those of you who are familiar with Douglas Adams, that is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything is 42. So I get to be cool for a whole year and have the cool Douglas Adams number, which makes it a little easier. I do have a video that I made about like aging and corona and things like that I need to edit. I'll probably post it tomorrow because I don't think you're going to get a video for the Sunday morning pajamas and readings because I'm just way tired and way out of practice. So, not gonna lie, I'm way out of practice. So, probably not tomorrow. I got out of all kinds of practice and everything got behind because of Gishwas. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, so let me show you birthday stuff. Let's see, I showed you the bag of the stuff from, okay. So before we went to get my nose done, there's a shop right next door. Tulsa Oddities, I think it's called. It's different from Tulsa Obscura, and the shop is so cool. I mean, there's stuff in jars. They had like a, what was it, a buffalo heart. They had, I think it was huge too. They had taxidermy. They had a little bat skull that I wanted. It was in a little box with a glass top. They had a huge vampire hunting kit that was amazing. It was like $750, but if you saw it, you'd see why. It was amazing. Lots of little medical bottles and medical equipment, which I love old medical equipment, and I love old medical bottles especially. They are not something that I buy right now because we have cats, and I would not own those unless I actually had a cabinet of curiosities to put them in, because important to know, old medical bottles is what I'm talking about that have residue in them. A lot of those are toxins anyway, even for humans, much less animals. So you want to keep those up high on a shelf, shut in something. So I don't own any of those, but I love to look at them. And eventually I will own some because I'll have a nice little cabinet of curiosities to shove them in. And they had little taxidermy bats that were really cute. They had pieces of selenite, just long strips of it that were massive. They were huge. And then they had some that were about like that were like $10 or $20. I think they were 10. They were pretty about like that. I'm gonna go back and get one because I loved it. I love the vibration that the selenite gives my room. It's nice. It's a nice, cool energy. Their tumbled stones are amazing. They also have a massive piece of black tourmaline, just raw, that I would love to have. It was a little expensive because it's massive. So anyway, I got some tumbled stones in there. This is tumbled black tourmaline, and you're not going to be able to see how nice this is. This was only $4. Guys, it's huge. I have pretty big hands. This thing is massive. So I got this. I love it. I love it, love it. I got carnelian. These are all tumbled. This was $2. These are really good prices for in the town I live in. Because like these were like $5 at other shops that I priced them at. So I will be going back to the shop and buying more tumbles. This is Red Jasper. There were bigger pieces, but I liked this one. It's got a lot of dents and cracks and craggles and character. Liked it. Then this is Rose Quartz. Just almost perfectly little round, little flat. Goes right in your palm. So I like those. I got those. And then you guys have seen the makeups that I got with birthday money. So you've seen those. You've seen the shirts, this one. And you've seen this one, I think. And I think you've seen the other Nirvana shirt. I'm pretty sure you've seen this one. And I think everyone's seen the awesome hat because I've already worn it. I got this bandana. I don't know if you can see it. It's got skulls on it. And I got a wallet, but I'm not comfortable showing my wallet on. I'm weird. I got this little, and I cannot think of the name for these. They're in little gumball machines in Japan. This is Saber, who is also Arturia. She's basically King Arthur in a anime called Fate Zero. And this is a little chibi figure of her. She has a little toothbrush and a little cup. She's getting ready to go to sleep. My best friend gave me her. Is she not the cutest thing? I love her. And along the anime vein, I also got Levi from Attack on Titan. And he has all his stuff. He's got his little cape. He has a tiny hole right here. Here's the only one they had, so they gave us 10% off on him because of that. So I love him so much. I wanted him so bad. So I'm really, really happy that that I got him. We ended up getting him for like, he was like 20 and we got him for 14. So I love him and he'll keep his tag. I have from the same line, I have Sebastian and Seal from Black Butler. So now I'm gonna try to get Eren and Mikasa from the same line as well from Attack on Titan. So I love him. He's gonna sit with me for the rest of the time. He's gonna sit down here. I finally got this is from my wonderful best friend. Well, this is from her wonderful boyfriend. And then this is from my wonderful best friend. Finally got the Brian Froud Fairies Oracle. And how much time do I have on the video? I can show you a few of the cards. I can tell you everything about this oracle that you have heard is true. You will need to spend time with it. It needs to get to know you. This is not an oracle that you can pull out of the box and read. I have never, ever had, I mean, I'm out of practice, but wow. It is beautiful though. This is the book that it comes with. It's hardcover. It has a lot of information, and I really, really suggest reading this before trying to read the deck. It has a lot of information on how to read it, things like that. And then in the back it has like some different layout kind of things. I like the way I'm understanding it, because I just glanced through it, it kind of encourages like freestyle layouts. And I did try to do one of those. I've never done a freestyle layout. And I just followed my intuition, and that layout actually really worked. I was able to do it, and it did work. So, but read the book. Definitely, I'm going to be reading this, but the artwork is just absolutely wonderful. I'll be doing a review of the deck, for sure. It's beautiful. I love it. I want to bond with this deck very much so. Getting it out of the box, I can kind of feel it vibrating a little bit. So it comes with the extra little card for your fairy guide. So I will probably be painting a fairy guide on there once I figure out who I'm supposed to paint. But I think you guys have seen these. Like there's singers. This is one of the singers. They're just so pretty. I already know the kind of cloth I'm gonna get, because literally, and this can sound as goofy as you want it to sound, I know from the cards sort of kind of what kind of cloth they want. This is the most alive deck I think I've ever had, and it's absolutely beautiful. But this deck is going to do what this deck does, and I think more than any, you have to build a relationship with every deck, and I respect every single deck that I own. They are not just cards, they are a tool, they are a part of me that helps me connect with spirit, that helps me connect with Goddess, to communicate and to know what to do, to help other people, to give guidance, to get guidance. They're important. These, ooh, those boobies. These cards, I can tell, need more time than others. He really spent time with these particular fairies to find out what they wanted to say. That's what I think. That's what I gathered from what I read from the book. So I'm really going to have to read and spend time with this deck, but it is a deck that I want to bond with, that I want to use, and that I want to love for many years. I've wanted this deck for a really long time. So I think a lot of people can't use the deck. Well, I'm not sure why. I know that some people just don't bond with this deck, and just some people just can really use it, some people just really can't. I could have easily gotten really frustrated earlier because it was frustrating, but I love these cards. I think they're really beautiful, and I'm not going to give up on them. I think that they have a life of their own, and I don't want to give up on reading them because I've fallen deeply in love with them. So I think we will form a bond, but I think because they are Fae cards that it takes a little while to form that bond. So these are all my birthday gifts, and I love them all dearly, and they're all very special because they all came from special people. Like the stones are from money that like my family would have sent to me, so these just aren't random stones. These are very special. So you know, a friend got me this, so it's not just random. It's special. So it was a good birthday. So anyway, I am out of time. So many blessings. Take care, guys. Bye.